learners, you all are welcome to senior secondary level mathematics program. Dear learner, we have already known that there are many numbers, we can say many digits which have followed certain sequences. Even we have seen many objects or we can say many instruments in our surrounding, they have arranged in a particular pattern. If you look the books in the library or we can say different bricks in the construction site, you have seen these objects are arranged in a particular order. That order may be ascending to descending or descending to ascending, or we may can say these are arranged in a vertical manner or we can say horizontal manner. Okay. But if you look the different number in mathematics, we know that suppose we can say the first number, the next number we can say the second number, the another number we can say the third number. This first number, second number, third number, this is also follow a particular pattern, and this particular pattern is known as basically the sequences. Dear learners, now we will be discuss about what exactly sequences is, and particularly sequences in mathematics, and what are the different properties, what are the different types of sequences, and basically what are the different formula that can be used in sequences to solve different problem in our day to day life. Dear learners, you just look, if you say what is sequences, we can say sequences is basically a particular pattern. That pattern may be a objects we can say, or we can say that sometimes we can say the object, sometimes we can say the letter, or sometimes we can say the number. Basically, we will discuss about the pattern of number. This part we have discussed because in mathematics we deal particularly the sequences or we can say arrangement of numbers. Dear learners, now you observe the difference between the two consecutive number. You see the first case, the difference between two number 15 and 25, 25 to 30. Suppose we are talking these are the consecutive, consecutive means pass जो number है, the difference is 10. Second and third also 10, that is 25, 35, the difference is 10. We can say third and fourth also 10. In all cases, the difference between the two number, two consecutive number, the difference is we can say the plus 10. Okay. We have to come the second sequences. The second sequence you will find the difference between two number 10 and 15, that is plus 5, 15 and 20 plus 5. In all cases the difference you will find that is plus 5. If you look the third sequence, first number is 48, second number is 41. So, 48 minus 41 I can say that is minus 7, or we can say the difference between the two consecutive number, that means 41 minus 48 we can say minus 7. In all cases we will find the minus 7. So, here we can say the consecutive number difference is the fixed quantity. In all first two cases it was in ascending order and third case it was in descending order. Okay. But you have to see this is the, we can say this is the a kind of sequence, we can say sequences in which the difference between the two consecutive number is the fixed quantity, and we will tell what kind of sequence it will be said. First we have to know what exactly the types of sequences. When talking about types of sequences, you will find one category you will have sequence, the numbers are fixed quantity. Look the sequence 1, the numbers are I can say here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. When talking about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, here the D, the difference is I can say 2. Okay. If there is a fixed, we can say difference is the fixed quantity, it is the sequence, and particularly this sequence the name we can say the arithmetic sequence, and we also call as arithmetic progression. Okay. If the difference is not fixed quantity, then we cannot say it is the arithmetic sequence. Again we can say the sequences also divided into two parts. One is we can say finite sequences, we can say first category is finite sequences, another is infinite sequences. Here sequence 2 you see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and the numbers are continuing and we do not know what is the last number. Okay. If you know the last number of the sequence, we can say this number is the finite sequence. If you do not know the last term or last number of a sequence, then we can say this is the infinite sequence like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 dot 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 dot. Here also the difference is 2, no problem, but the last term we do not know. So, this sequence is we call as a infinite sequence and sequence 1 is called as a finite sequence as the last term is given. Okay. And when talking about, basically when talking about the arithmetic sequence, we have seen arithmetic sequence means, that means very simple things I can say, the arithmetic sequence is defined as a sequence in which there is a common difference. We can say there is a common difference. First, we can say the common difference. The first characteristic is the common difference is there. And the second part is, we can say second part is the common difference is the fixed quantity. We can say the fixed quantity. Okay. So, basically when talking about fixed quantity and there is a common difference, then we can say this type of sequence is known as the arithmetic sequence. This is known as the arithmetic sequence and also we call as a arithmetic progression. We call the progression, or shortly I can write AP, arithmetic progression. Okay. And basic characteristics of arithmetic progression is there is a common difference. This is the first characteristics. And second characteristic is the common difference is the fixed quantity. That means we can say the difference between the two consecutive number in the sequence is a fixed quantity. And basically this common difference is nomenclature as a d, small d I can say the small d. If there is a small d, that means difference is there and difference is the fixed quantity, then I can say then we can very simply I can say that this is the arithmetic progression. Okay. And dear learners, we must have to understand when talking about arithmetic progression, what are the different terms we have used in, we can say, in the arithmetic progression. First we have to check, first we have to find out. Find out means I can say we can check out that which sequence is the arithmetic sequence, which sequence is not arithmetic sequence. You just observe the first case. Suppose I would like to tell this is the first case. Okay. When talking about first case, you see the numbers are -3, -1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 dot dot dot. It is the infinite sequence. Yes or no? Yes, it is the infinite sequence because last term is not there. Okay. Second case, we talking as a sequence or we can say arithmetic progression, that means the difference must be a fixed quantity. You see -1, -3, the difference is I can say simply I can say -1 minus of -3 which equal to +2. You say this is the +2. Okay. D is the fixed quantity. You will find all cases. -1, 1. That means 1 minus of -1, that is also 2. 3 and 1, 3 minus 1, 2. 5 minus 3, difference is 2. 7 minus 5, difference is 2. All cases, the difference is 2. So, we can say that first case, the first sequence is this is known as the arithmetic progression. Here we can say this is arithmetic progression, or shortly I can write AP, arithmetic progression. You see the second case. Second case what you will find, the difference 84, 8. The difference is we can say second term minus first term, that is we can say 4. 74 minus 8, 6. 66 minus 74, that means I can say, that means what is the difference? 8. In all cases, the D is varying. We can say D is not fixed quantity. Here D is not fixed quantity, so I can say this is not a sequence. This will be not a sequence because the common difference is not fixed quantity. In third case, you will find similarly the difference between the two consecutive number also not a fixed quantity. Third case also we can say this is not a I can say this is not a arithmetic progression. Okay, you just now we look the third case, fourth case. You see the fourth case, what you will find out? Minus 50 minus 44 and minus 44 38, minus 38 minus 32. All cases you will find the difference is I can say the fixed quantity here D is also 6. So, I can say the fourth case here this is the arithmetic progression. I can say this is the arithmetic progression. Here it is we can say this is the arithmetic progression because the difference between the two consecutive term in a sequence is the fixed quantity. Okay. So, this way we can identify which case there is a sequence, we can say sequence in which we can say it is the arithmetic progression and it is not arithmetic progression. First we have to check whether D is fixed quantity or not. This is the major criteria to identify a sequence is whether arithmetic progression or not. Now you see the general form of arithmetic sequence. We can say the first term we talk as a A1, first term is A1, okay. And second term how we find? Second term means first term plus we can say the common difference, okay. So, we can say the second term is nothing but A1 plus D, okay. Third term, if you will say third term A3, A3 stand for the third term. Third term means I can say A1 plus 2D, that means first term plus twice of difference, okay. And fourth term A4 A1 plus 3D and fifth term A5 plus A5 which is equal to A1 plus 4D, okay. If you will proceed AN up to AN term, you will find this is the, we can very simply I can say AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D. That means in a nth term very simply I can say nth term and of an arithmetic progression, there is a formula, that formula is A1 plus N minus 1 into D, okay. A1 means this is the first term, N means nth term, means those term we are going to find out, and D stand for the common difference, okay. Then we can find, suppose I would like to find out a 30th term, we can find out, a 40th term we can find out. Let us we take an example, it will be better to find out. Suppose I would like to take in the sequence, I can say in the sequence very simply I can say that 79, 75, 71, 67. You see how we can find out the value of A32. It is asking the value of, we can say A32. What is the value of A32? Okay. The first you have to check. The idea is first you have to check 70. First number is 79, second is 75, next is 71, next is 67, dot, 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 dot. You see, first part is in order to find out A32, before we have to check whether it is the sequence or not. Then we can find out. If not sequence, we cannot find out, or if you not find out that whether it is a arithmetic progression or not, then we cannot find out the value of 32, because the formula will be fit. First we have to check whether it is the arithmetic progression or not, okay. Then what will you do? 79 minus 75, the D value is 4. 75, 71, all cases. Now the D is, the value of D is 4. Okay, 75, 79, difference is fixed quantity, all cases. So D is here 4. Now question is asking A32. We know that AN, that formula is A1 plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula. Okay, here you see what is the value of A1? A1 stands for the first term. That means here the first term is 79. Okay, and we are going to find out A32. When talking about AN, that means A32. A32 stands for A1 means 79 plus N value, you know that N value we are going to find out 32. So I can say 79 plus 32 minus 1 into D. D value is 4. Okay. Now what will be when we simplify 79 plus 32 minus 1, you know that 31, that is I can say 31 into 4. I can say 79 plus 31 multiply with 4. That means I can say 4, 1, I can say 4 into 3, that is 12, 124. Again we add the two number, you will get, that means 31, 9 into 4, 13, 3 take 1 or 1, or we can say 2 not 0 1, we can say 203. That number is 203. That means very simply I can say the value of A32 value is 203. But thing is, by using that formula AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Suppose in place of A32 we are going to find out A50, A50. Can we find out? Yes, we can find out. In place of N we put value 50, and by putting that formula AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D, we can able to find out the value of A50, A35, A39, A100, any number we can find out. This is the very important things, and by using that formula we can able to find out the value. Let us see. Suppose we are going to find the 14th term of the arithmetic term. You see, same formula we will put here. The sequence is 4, 7, 10, 13, dot, and the question is asking that find the value of 14th term. That means A14. You see, that is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and question is asking what is the value of A14th term. It may be asked A50 term. How we have to find out nth term? The formula is AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Dear learners, very important thing is you have to remember and understand that formula. Then it is easy to find out the answer. We can say the value N value is equal to 14th, and D is, what is the value of D? D is 4, 7, 7 minus 4, 3, or all cases the difference is fixed, we can say D value equal to 3. So AN means A14 we are going to find out. A1 means 4 plus N value equal to 14 minus 1 into D value equal to 3. Okay. So now when we simplify 4 plus 14 minus 1, we already know 13, 13 into 3 which equal to, I can say 4 plus 39 which equal to 43. So we can say, dear learners, that the value of 14th term of the arithmetic progression 4, 7, 10, 13 like dot A14, that value which is equal to, I can say 43. By using that formula, very easy, and we must have to understand, check, find out, before we must have to understand the formula. That is the very important criteria to solve the problem based on arithmetic progression. Dear learners, another thing is same formula but another quantity we are going to find out. Here what is given, which term of the arithmetic progression Dear learners, you look the another, we can say another arithmetic progression, like it is given, the arithmetic progression is given 5, 11, 17 dot 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 dot, and the question is asking which term that is 119. That means here what is given, an is given 119. Okay, and the first term I can say that is 5, and d is, what is the value of d? D is 5, 11, 17, that means d value equal to 6, that means 11 minus 5 which equal to 6. So the question is, it is asking that value of which term, n term is asking. Okay, the value of n we are going to find out. Now we know that a n which equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So I can write in place of a, it is 5 plus n minus 1. That means we are going to find out n minus 1, and d value is already given, that means 6. So a n equal to 119. So dear learners, now we have to solve this one. 119 which equal to, I can say 5 plus 6n minus 6. Okay. So I can write 119, I can say that means minus 5 plus 6 which equal to 6n, because I just transfer the right hand number to the left hand number. So I can say that 119 minus 5 which equal to 114 plus 6 100, I can say 100, that means I can say 120 equal to 6n, that means I can write 6n equal to 120 divided by 6 which is equal to 20. So what we find here, the value of, we can say the value of n which equal to 20. So n value equal to 20. When asking which term of the arithmetic progression, that means I can say which term, that means n is asking, n means nth term, that means I can say 20th term of this arithmetic progression is 119. Same formula remains same, but different quantity we can find out the value by using that formula. That is the very important things. Dear learners, now we will be moved to the another things, that is very important things, sum of first term of arithmetic progression. Sum of, suppose we are finding out sum of means adding all the terms in the arithmetic progression. There is a formula, and that formula is, I can say Sn which is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. Or second formula we can say Sn, what we have known that n by 2 into a plus l, l means last term. This is the one formula, and this is the second formula. Let us see, observe, we can say the problem. When we use this problem, you can able to find out. Let us see, suppose we would like to find out the common difference of an arithmetic progression is minus 3. The common difference is given, d is given minus 3. Okay. And the sum of the first term, 30th term, that means n is given 30, is 255. That means I can say Sn is given 255. Find the first term. Okay, first term means that question is a quantity, what will be the value of a quantity. Dear learner, that is the, we can say by using the sum of term of an arithmetic progression formula. That means we know that Sn equal to, we can say n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So I can say Sn is given, sum of nth term already given 255. That means I can say 255 which equal to n by 2. N by 2 means 30 by 2, I can say 30 divided by 2 into 2 into a, we are going to find out the value of a, 2a plus n minus 1. N minus 1 means I can say 30 minus 1 into the value of d already given minus 3. When we solve this one, we can able to find out the value of a. For example, suppose I can write here 30 by 2, that is 15, multiply with 2a plus I can say 2a plus, okay, that means 29 into minus 3. Okay. So, when we solve this one, you will find very simply I can say that means 255 divided by 15, because 15 is multiply right hand side and left hand side will divide, then you can find 2a plus 29 into minus 3, I can say that value equal to minus, or we can say 87. Okay. Now, when we solve this one, here while we solve this equation, you can easily find out the value of a. Okay. Just solving that equation. Okay. Now, we will be move to the another example that is also very important things I can say. That means the arithmetic mean. When talking about arithmetic mean stand for the between the two term, the middle term, we can say middle term. Okay. So, when talking about arithmetic mean, dear learners, that is very important things. That means I can say, suppose a, b are two terms, a and b. So, arithmetic means I can say am, which is equal to a plus b by 2. This is the formula. Okay. Suppose there is the two number 10, 20 is the two number. So, when talking about arithmetic means 10 plus 20 divided by 2, that means I can say 15. Okay. That means arithmetic mean between the two term, that is 15. Dear learners, basically we have discussed about what exactly the sequence is, particularly arithmetic sequences, or we can say arithmetic progression, where we can say the common difference between the two terms must be a fixed quantity. That is the very important characteristics of arithmetic progression. Then we have discussed about the nth term. The formula is an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Then sum of first nth term, that is we discuss as Sn, which is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And lastly, we have discussed about arithmetic mean. That means how we have to find out arithmetic mean between the two terms. The arithmetic progression, first we must understand it is a sequence where the common difference is the fixed quantity. Dear learners, I hope that you have enjoyed learning with me, and you must have to regularly visit our website www.nios.ac.in. Also watch our live program at senior secondary level, that is eVidya channel number 12. Thank you learners.